to support the Muslim communities in and around the city.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
For that one.
Okay, did you want to, since you put it on the agenda, did you want to speak before public comment?
Just very briefly, basically what it says in the backup or something to that effect, that I think many of us in this city and in this room feel pretty strongly about the concept of freedom of religion and respect for all religions. Sometimes we've stumbled a little bit here and there, but basically I think that belief is pretty strong. Unfortunately, around the world there have been a lot of things that have happened that have sometimes raised the temperatures a little, probably often in some not very helpful directions, and maybe, and it sometimes have, I'm from Wisconsin. Sikhs in that area died as a result of people doing not very good things based on lack of religious tolerance, and that's very much not what we're about. This resolution simply states that we as a city believe in certain things and want to make it known publicly that we do.
Okay. We've got a motion on the floor and a second. Let's go to public comment. And I could just say, and Commissioner McBoy, you've been to where I get to host my prayer breakfast every single year, that we're a community of inclusion.
Yeah.
And we know that there's a lot going out there in the world, and we can't explain what happens. But when our hearts are with people, doing the right thing and being there for one another, coming together as a community, it's a good thing. Lisa Stewart, followed by Mohammed Pazour.
Mayor, Commissioners, we really don't need this resolution. This is an awesome city, and I'm just so proud. I'm bursting with pride about Lake Worth. And I think that we can be a beacon of democracy for other cities. And I'm hoping that other cities around here will hear what we've done and follow suit. We took this from Seattle. Seattle passed this, and it wasn't written in a vacuum, because you can't write about Muslims without involving Muslims. So I'm sorry Dr. Badharani is not here, because he helped us write it, but he's the imam of the mosque in Lantana, and he had to leave for evening prayer. So I wanted to give him recognition, and the other person who deserves recognition excuse me, is Ted Brownstein, who also was instrumental in writing the resolution, and he was the one that I think brought it to our attention from Seattle. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Mohammed Pazour.
Thank you, Mayor, for giving me the hug. I appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That's the Islamic greeting. It means peace be upon you. I'm a proud American citizen, and I'm a proud Muslim living in the city. I'm the president and CEO of NASTEC International Group and Smart Poll Election Solutions. My business manufactures the election voting booths, and my clients include Board of Elections in the City of New York, Board of Elections in the City of Los Angeles, Palm Beach County. All of you would be using my voting booth to cast your ballots in August and also in November election.
Would that be for 3-year terms or 2 years?
I provide direct and indirect employment to over 150 people. And also I'm proud to say our presidential candidate Donald Trump used our voting machine in the primary elections. I'm very proud of it. I have about 17 invention patents to my name, and we are setting up our second factory in Lake Worth,
Yay!
which would have generate another employment for over 100 people.
Great.
I'm very proud to mention that.
Wait, Lake Worth. This way, not Lake Worth. Lake Worth, not Lake Worth. Lake Worth?
I'm also the board of director of Muslim community of Palm Beach County, the oldest mosque in South Florida, and also the board of director of Al-Amin Center, the recent mosque in Palm Beach County. I want to just inform here that ISIS or Al-Qaeda do not represent me or Muslim or Islam. If you want to take an example of an Islam, please take me as an example. And I'm proud of being an American citizen, and also I'm proud of being an American Muslim here. I salute Commissioner McCoy for the resolution to support the Muslims. I came to this great nation and became a citizen for its freedom, freedom of religion, and other great things this nation has to provide us. Please, I request all commissioners to support this resolution and do not discriminate us as Muslims as we make this nation proud. And I'm one of the contributors to the local economy and also to the American economy.
Thank
And
you
God
so
bless America. Thank you so much.
Afifa Khalik. I'm sorry, we're limited to 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I turned it off for you, just so I wanted to.
Mayor, he gets 2 minutes also.
He gets 2 minutes.
I get all the time. So, my name is Afifa Khalik and it's Hassan. I'm a social, racial, and economic justice advocate. I'm a strong woman, I'm a feminist, and I am a proud American Muslim woman. Talk about defying stereotypes, right? I thank Commissioner McGuire for taking a brave and strong stance against Islamophobia. I'm calling it a brave stance because at a time when hate and bigotry is used to win elections, it takes courage to stand up for justice. We are your neighbors for hundreds of years. We are doctors, engineers, computer geniuses, lawyers, businesswomen, journalists, government employees. In short, we exist literally everywhere. We are proud Americans, and it is an honor to stand up in front of a commission that has the courage to stand up for American values. I encourage and urge the commission to unanimously vote yes for this resolution.
Thank you. Dr. Zahir Badarani? He's the one, oh, he's the one, okay. Ghazala Salam? If I mess it up, just tell me.
No,
Just read.
perfect pronunciation. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, and all the commissioners for this opportunity. And first of all, let me just congratulate you, Commissioner McCoy, for thinking about this and presenting this, because as we've heard, and we are all familiar with what's happening across the country in the political realm right now, and the anti-Muslim rhetoric that we hear all the time. I'm a long-time Florida resident. I've lived here in South Florida for 34 years. I was born in India, came to this country with my family when I was 10 years old, and I'm proud to be an American, a Muslim woman, and I serve in a lot of capacities, community service to my community. I'm the chair of the Commission on the Status of Women in Broward County. I'm on the board of the League of Women Voters, and I founded the American Muslim Democratic Caucus for the state of Florida, and I'm an advocate for social justice. So I'm proud to stand here before you today, and I want to congratulate you because you're setting precedents, and hopefully this will catch on. We really shouldn't have to do this, but we need to do it, and you're setting a great example. So I want to thank you for unanimously passing it.
Bassam Ahalabi. Is that right?
You got it right.
Yay! Bassam.
Thank you so very much. Very rarely come to Lake Worth, but I am so impressed with the vibration in this little town hall meeting. Guys, you have a very pleasant and moving mayor. Congratulations, everybody, and very nice set of commissioners. So
Thank you.
God bless you all. Thank you. And I'm not going to repeat any of the words that my colleague said. You heard it. It was very clear. As one of this community, actually I'm from Boca Raton. I'm so honored to sit in this room, stand in this room. But I'm a professor. I've been teaching at the Florida Atlantic University for 20 years. And I have graduated generations and generations. And many of my students are top executives in big IT companies, in Microsoft, in Google, in all these big companies. So I'm very proud to contribute to my society. So when I see someone come up with this resolution, it was a fascinating story for me. Guys, you're making history. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. Mohammed Pazour? I thought I said that. Samir. Samir Kakli? I'm gonna get him on the mic.
Good evening, he's my buddy my name is Samir Kakli. I'm the board member of an organization called Youth Coalition of South Florida. We do youth leadership training. I've grown up in South Florida, lived here almost all of my life, and I don't live in Lake Worth, but Lake Worth has been definitely my favorite city, and because you guys have the best boating park in South Florida, I can tell you hands down. The Lake Osborne is, we go boating there, my friends back there, gosh, we come here all the time, and now Lake Worth is my favorite city for 2 reasons. For this resolution, hats off to all of you, and I hope this passes unanimously. This election year, the hateful rhetoric against the Muslim community has just gone to a new level. I never thought I would hear the things that we're hearing, like ban Muslims, and it's insanity. But this move of yours, this action is just a much needed breath of fresh air and a great pushback against the hate. And again, I echo the sentiments. Hopefully, this will be you guys are on the leading edge, and this will catch on and to the neighboring cities and spread throughout our great state of Florida and throughout our great nation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Betty Resch?
The least exotic name you said. Hi, Betty Rich. I live and work in Lake Worth, and I just want to thank Commissioner McBoyd for bringing this forward and the patience of everybody sitting here. And yeah, we shouldn't need it. You're right, absolutely. But this is a great action because in this day when we are bombarded not even every day, every minute with vitriol and hatred and anger, to have a positive thing go out into the universe that says welcome, and we're part of, there's a saying, we're all just walking each other home.
That's a very nice one.
Ramdas.
Huh?
And that's how we have to look at it. To look at it in a different way is it's just not right. Just not right. So thank you for doing it, and welcome, and let's keep up the good work.
Thank you.
We had it a few weeks ago at the
Great
center,
one.
at the
Are you still going? No. Get the hook.
Great
No,
mockingbird.
sorry.
Where? No, not great. No,
At the Quaker Meeting House.
Yeah.
I'm old, I forget things. About the education of the Muslim community, and it was really wonderful. I attended it, it was really a wonderful thing. And I've had the privilege of having very close Muslim friends, and it hurts your heart to hear what goes on out there. So I'm glad we're here, everything's friendly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Rosso?
I just wanted to make a comment. Unfortunately, the press, Channel 12 and Channel 5 has already left, and I trust that our wonderful reporter from the Palm Beach Post, Kevin Thompson, will cover this and share the love with Palm Beach County.
Commissioner Meyer?
Thank you. I attended this meeting that Betty Resch was speaking about at the Quaker Meeting House that was from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and the very best part about it was they broke down the tenets of the Muslim faith and just made it very clear that the religion is not based on hatred or terrorism. It's not based on subjugation of women. That is one group's interpretation of that religion. And so I am very proud to be part of the city that is passing this resolution. Thank you.
Just so, you don't have a public comment card. I'm so sorry. She wants to talk again.
Just wanted to add.
You want to ask one question? Okay. I'll make a special exception just for you because I don't see you all the time. Tonight's the night of special exceptions. Come up here to the microphone if you're going to make it public. And you have to state your name again.
Lisa Stewart, 1232 North L Street. That True Islam program was written after President Obama encouraged the Muslim community to become more proactive and put their best foot forward and tell the truth about Islam. So that True Islam program and The Extremists is a program that is being shown all over the United States. It was shown in Congress. The police chief in San Bernardino supported it. And it was going to be shown again. I didn't let you know in time, so I know you couldn't all be there. I was very tardy about advising you. But they're going to show it again at St. Andrew's Church in November, and everybody's invited.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, it was late that you got us that notice, and also there were 3 other
Yeah, I had,
events that night. We all
Yeah.
were at different
we were running around.
events, so we would love to have another event, because we definitely would have been there, and of course, everyone is invited to the prayer breakfast I have every single year. You know what, with all the hurting going on in this world, we are all family. We are all family, and unfortunately, there is good and there is bad all over. Every race, creed, religion, this, that, there's good cops, bad cops, good priests, bad priests, good people. You know, I mean, if we look at it and tear it apart, we gotta stop putting labels on things and remember that we are all in this world together and we are all family. And life is hard. I mean, it really is hard. When we're helping each other, it gets a whole lot easier, doesn't it? And that's what I like to think about our community, is that we come together for the right reason. Sure, we argue like family too. But you know what? When it comes to the important things, we stand together. And so with that, I'd like to, I've got a motion on the floor in a second. All those in favor state so by saying aye. Aye. Anyone? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you all very much.
thank you all for
And
coming.
thank you for staying so late. I'm so sorry.
And if you'd like to run,